Sup, this is Wilzo, and there are lots of wasps in my room. Reason for this is there is a wasp nest in my garden, and the reason for that is basically God hates me. But that's not really important, as this video... In fact, the gameplay is not important on this video at all. I'll just give you a brief rundown before I start talking about what I really want to talk about, which you probably guessed from the video title. Basically, in this match, I'm just rushing with the AK-74U, and I get a really fast helicopter at the start, which is pretty nice. And my clan tag was 1v1 because me and my friend were trying to get people to do a 1v1 with me because it'd be funny, and we were just talking shit and stuff. But that's not important. Okay, Black Ops perks. That is what is important, ladies and gentlemen. Black Ops perks. Now, they've actually changed a lot of the perks around, the returning perks that is. Like, a lot of the ones that would previously been green perks are now blue perks or red perks, and it's just they've switched them up, which is pretty cool. And as you can see, I've got a helicopter ready. Pretty sweet. Okay, back to the perks. First thing is lightweight. Now, lightweight is pretty much exactly the same, and this time it's a blue perk, so I won't really go into that. Same perk, same pro perk. Scavenger is also exactly the same, and the pro perk is again Bandolier from Call of Duty 4. They have to buy that with your COD points for 2,000 COD points. Ghost, Cold-Blooded again, is actually exactly the same. Hardline, now this is where things get a bit different. The standard hardline perk is exactly the same, get kill streaks 1 kill early. Although the pro version is actually new. Now this is, when you get care package, you have a second chance, and that basically means that you can have them take the care package away. I don't really know what they do with it, they probably just incinerate it or something, like the little companion cube and portal, I don't know. And then you get a new care package. Now, I think this is probably going to be pretty bad, because people who say we'll only get a UAV, then your team won't get that UAV, because a lot of people think UAVs are bad, even though they're pretty vital if you want to do well in the match. And then they'll probably just get an AC-130 or something. Well, I don't think AC-130 is in Black Ops, but if they were. And then you got Flak Jacket, which is pretty good. Extra explosive resistance. And the pro is extra fire resistance, as there is a flamethrower attachment for your guns in Black Ops, in case you didn't know that. Now this is pretty good. Should hopefully stop noob tubers, and as long as it's better than the Blast Shield, which was terrible. Moving on to the second tier perks, the sort of orange perks now. What were red. You get Hardened, which is basically deep impact. Pro version hasn't been confirmed. Scout. Now this is definitely a perk made for hard scopers, which is what I think Treyarch are trying to do, trying to make people hard scope instead of go around quick scoping, and we'll see more of that in a minute. Because Scout, the standard is Iron Lungs, you hold your breath longer, and the pro is less sway on the sniper. Now this could be very interesting and definitely will promote more hard scoping, which I don't have a problem with. I think the hard scope is fine, and it's how the sniper was obviously meant to be played. Steady aim. Now the standard is extra hip accuracy, as it is in every Call of Duty game really. Well, from Call of Duty 4 onwards. And the pro version, now I'm not sure if this is true, but I've heard it's just no sway. Well, no sway, not no sway, but less sway on just the normal weapons, not the snipers. Now, I don't know, that might make every gun like the ACR, which is a bit weird. And I'm kind of running out of time in this video. I might have to put a bit of black screen, I don't know, I might just put a funny picture or something at the end of this video. And then sleight of hand. Now this is where things definitely get interesting, and also maybe, you know, bad for quick scopers, because now the standard sleight of hand is the same, faster reload, and the pro is again aim down sights faster. Although it can't be used in conjunction with snipers, and that is the pro version. You can still reload faster from your snipers, but I think a lot of snipers will be using Scout instead of sleight of hand on this tier perk. So you can't really go around quick scoping faster like you could on Modern Warfare 2. It would be more like a COD 4 style quick scoping. Now, I personally think this is good, but I know a lot of people will think this is bad. Next up we have Warlord, which is bling, same again, same pro perk. Moving on to tier 3 perks, all the green perks. Marathon. Marathon standard is the same as extreme conditioning from COD 4, which is longer sprint, but it's not like in Modern Warfare 2 where it's infinite sprint, which is, I think, much better, because, you know, if you can sprint for for as long as you want, then it's a bit overpowered, I think, and you can just get around the map in no time at all, especially with lightweight. And you can still use Marathon in conjunction with lightweight, as lightweight's tier 1 perk and this Marathon's a tier 3 perk, but that doesn't really matter too much. And the Pro is the same as Commando Pro, which is no 4 damage. Not Commando as in, you know, knifing across the map, but no, don't take any 4 damage when you jump off a building or whatever. And then there's Ninja, which I'll definitely be using. No less noise moving. Although it does say less noise, which does intrigue me. It might mean that it's not silent like it is in Modern Warfare 2. More like dead silence in COD 4 where you can still slightly hear it. And the Pro is you don't show up on motion sensors or the camera spike. And this, well, I don't know, this is actually the first I've heard of motion sensors. So motion sensors apparently in the game. Maybe more like a Bad Company 2 motion sensor type ordeal. And now we have what I think could be a possible game ruiner. Now this is, ladies and gentlemen, Second Chance. Second Chance annoyed me in World at War, and I didn't play World at War that much, but when I did, it pretty much annoyed me. Like you just snipe someone, they go Second Chance, their little friend will come along and revive them. Pretty ridiculous. Now I'm not sure if Second Chance is like the COD 5 Second Chance, or it's just more like Last Stand in COD 4 and COD 6. But we'll have to wait and see. And the Pro is use equipment in Second Chance, which is just like in Modern Warfare 2, and this would be pretty bad too, I think. If you imagine people just going around like throwing Semtexes at Last Stand or C4, as you know, you can sort of throw C4 and then just detonate it really quickly. They'll get annoyed if you're rushing and get someone at Last Stand or Second Chance. And next is Hacker Pro. Hacker is basically sit rep or bomb squad or whatever, and the Pro, this is pretty interesting. You can hijack enemy equipment. Now I assume this means, say there's a claymore on the floor, an enemy one, you can turn that into your own team's claymore, which is pretty cool. And it also has another feature, which is you can booby trap care packages. And as you all know, in COD 6 it's quite a common tactic to call in a care package and then just wait for the enemies to approach it and then just detonate it. And especially in free-for-all, that's a pretty cool tactic. And this should maybe add another element to that. You could maybe plant a trap on your care package, say if it's something you don't want and you don't have, what's the other perk that lets you take it back? I've already forgotten, I'm sorry. But yeah, so if you don't have the perk which allows you to get another one, you can just booby trap it with Hacker Pro, and then when an enemy comes to approach it, you can blow it up or something. So could be pretty funny for maybe some humiliation kills. Humiliation episode 5 maybe. Oh, I just realised I haven't actually uploaded episode 4 as I talk about this, but I will upload that maybe in the next few days. And then the last perk is Tactical Mask. Now this is new, and I think it's pretty cool. The standard Tactical Mask is just reducing the effect of flash grenades and stun grenades, and that's pretty sweet. I think it's a new idea. It's original. Usually Treyarch just copy what COD 4 did in COD 5, but maybe put their own twist on it. In my opinion, a worse twist, but at least it probably wasn't as bad as COD 6. Nah, COD 6 is good, but just has its niggles. And the Pro, now I don't know what this means. It says NVG. Maybe someone could clear that up for me. But whatever, that's kind of the end of all the Black Ops perks to reveal. Although another thing, there will be zombies in Black Ops, and there also will be 3D in the 3D option. I'm not sure if this is for multiplayer or just single player, but either way, 3D will be in Black Ops if you have a 3D TV, that is, which I don't. Although, yeah. So if you enjoyed this video, give it a little like. That would be very kind of you.